Welcome everybody, Level M Diecast, bringing you something quick and to the point. We're going to cover this very first mix of Boulevard for 2023. This just dropped. It's going to be pretty difficult to get, I think, for a couple of models in here, but we're going to start off with this. We are up to number 66 in this mix. So these Boulevards have been running for a couple of years now, maybe even 3 years now, I believe. So we're up to 66. We'll cover 66 through 70. This first one is the 2024 Shelby GT500. I did pull out the GT350. This is from the previous Fast and Furious set. I originally thought that this was actually going to be the same model, but they are completely different castings, 100%. There are the deets on the back, and of course there is the mix. The deets, should you need that stuff, JT68. It's a mouthful. This is the P case, so it is 956P, I believe, is the case code. So we'll go ahead and get our Mustang ripped out of here. Get the cardboard out of here. So there is our GT500. Looking very, very good. It is white with dual blue stripes. Prints look very, very good. Does have the darker gray 10 spokes. I think those are 10 spokes. 99 BP on the side. There's your Super Snake logo, or your Shelby logo, I should say. Then there is the deets on the back. Look pretty good. There is the Shelby logo in the middle. So that looks pretty good. I especially like how the dual stripes just fade. They just fade away. They look really, really good. That transition looks really good as well. So that's pretty cool. Base deets, nothing fancy. R51. So these were all made in 2022 still. So we'll go ahead and just stick him over there. All right, next one in the mix. This is the Volkswagen Caddy. I don't know if we've seen this one in premium before, but this is the first one in Level M's mix. This one is especially nice because it does have Porsche on the side. So that is going to go in the Porsche display for sure. This one, number 67. We are blister cracked here. Get our little mini Volkswagen Caddy out of there. Looks pretty good with the deets on the front. Does have a front mount cooler up there. Looks pretty cool. Prints are pretty good. Of course, it's high quality prints because it's Boulevard line. Carbon fiber over fenders look pretty good. Porsche Rendist looks pretty good. This one is painted up in the back, so this is part of the interior. But they do have some good print in there, and of course they do have the skateboard printed up, which looks really, really good as well. Get some Volkswagen print on the back for the embossed lettering. Looks very, very good. Very, very nice model. Not a fan of the wheels. Don't like the wheels. Definitely don't like the wheels. But other than that, it looks pretty good. Just a black, painted base. Nothing fancy with that one. 2014 Mattel. So that one has been around for a little bit. Let's put him kind of right there. All right, number 68. This one is the first time we're seeing this in premium. This is the Dodge van. This is kind of the Dodgebon version. There is a Tarmac Works coming out, Global 64, that is probably dropping by the time of this video. That one's going to be a very, very nice one. That one's a more proper Dodgebon. This is Hot Wheels version of Dodgebon. This one looks pretty good with the flames. So we have not seen this in premium previously, but we have seen a Super, which is right there. There is the Super. The Super did come in to both dark and light purple variations. That one is the light one. So here is our Dodgebon van. This one is pretty nice. I feel like this one will kind of appeal to the more, muscle car kind of guys. Not so much JDM or Euro or anything like that. I think this one's a pretty good appeal for that. It says Hot Wheels Fire Protection on the side. Of course, it has your flames on it. It says 24/7 there. The nice 5-spoke Krager style wheels looks very, very good on this van. Looks super good. There is the prints on the front. Prints look very, very good. Looks exactly like a Dodge van. Definitely like this one. Does have a pretty dark window. Does say Dodge on the back, which looks pretty good. Some louvers that are made in the casting. And then, of course, there is a go-kart in there that is just part of the casting itself, but they did make a nice dark window, so it doesn't look as bad having that giant window on the top. Flipping around to the base, there is your base deets, just done up in gloss black. Looks pretty good. So 2022. So that is a pretty nice one. We'll see. We'll just put him in the side here. We'll put him in the side here. All right. Rolling through number 69. This is your 98 Subaru Impreza 22B STI version. We have seen this particular casting in premium twice before. Of course, the one on the top, and then the most recent one in Run and Run. Now we do have this one in yellow with some gray 5 spokes, which I personally think this is probably going to be my favorite version of the 3 premiums. There is the Subi, the STI, which looks pretty good. It does have STI on the fog light covers, prints on the front, prints on the hood scoops and the vents look pretty good. In black, it is right-hand drive. Looks very, very good with the 5 spokes. Very good with the 5 spokes. Definitely like that. There is the deets in the back. Tail lights look pretty good. Does have WRX in the tailgate or trunk, I guess. And then just a black painted surround. Just kind of, it's just a little bit of extra details in there. So other than that, it's pretty straightforward. A little bit of black print on the, the water channels here on the roof. Looks pretty good. They even got a little print in there for the windshield washer squirters. Now, one thing about this casting that is very interesting, and you guys will have to really pay attention if you find this. This rear quarter of the taillight and this front quarter of the headlight, those are done with a side pass. So I got pretty lucky with this one. The prints line up, but the taillight is not done with one print. There are 2 prints to this. So if you pick these up, you definitely want to pay attention to the taillights. Make sure they line up. I got very lucky on this one. They line up almost perfectly, and they look really, really good. So just keep an eye out on that. And then, of course, your matte black base, made in Thailand. We'll put him on the bottom. Here we go. Definitely like the yellow one. I think the yellow one's the best one. Just my opinion. Now, if you are fortunate enough to be one of the first ones at the page, you will be able to pick this up. This is number 70. This is the LBER34 Super Silhouette Nissan Skyline. This is the 4th version we are seeing of this particular casting, this one in white. They did showcase this a little bit in one of the conventions last, I don't know, November or somewhere-ish or whatever. Now it's finally out. So the original debut of the single was this guy, which came in Mountain Drifters. And then, of course, they had a chase because it's Hotwheels. And Hotwheels has to ruin everything with chases. But the black one's very, very nice. I do like it. Now, this is the new one. And this one is in the most proper LB Works deco, I feel like. Even though most people will probably say it's the red and black one. But I feel like this one is most appropriate to be the LB Works. The print looks absolutely fantastic. It is a little bit of a lighter, kind of a copper color for the wheels. I wish that would have been a little bit darker. I think it would have been nice. This particular one comes with a red roll cage. So you can see the red roll cage in there, which looks pretty good. Very nice offsetting colors with that one. The prints on the back look good. Of course, your typical circle Skyline taillights. Looking pretty good. Of course, it's a pretty heavy model. It's pretty sharp as well. Liberty Walk on the wing looks pretty good. LBWK on the hood. And then, of course, you do have a banner print on there that says Nissan Skyline. So, looks very, very good. There's the infamous "Imagine all the people living life in peace." Says that on the door. Wish we could do that in real life. There is the deets, which looks pretty good. We'll move our van kind of right there. We'll kind of put our Liberty Walk there. Now, what I think, just in the opinion of Level M, I think this is the best version. This is by far the best one of the 3. Obviously, we got the Motul in the Team Transport, so that is the other 4th one. So in case you were like, well, I thought you said there were 4 versions. Well, there's the 4th version. But these are all the single releases. My favorite in the mix, though, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. I think it's going to be the van. I think it's going to be the van. That's probably my favorite. just because I think it's very unique. This one's, you know, it's good. I like it, but I feel like this casting will be beat to death, and most people will love that, and that's fine. But I feel like it's going to get beat to death, and it is what it is. But the rest of them look pretty good. I do like the yellow STI. That one's pretty good. I think that's the best of the premium STIs. Obviously, this is the only premium van, and then of course that has Porsche on the side, so that's all you got to say. That's all you got to say. So on that note, we're going to roll out. Appreciate you guys. Let me know what you think about that set. Hopefully you get lucky enough to buy it. I had a friend find it for me. I was not lucky enough to find it on the pigs, but it is out there hitting Walmarts. So if you want it, try to get it. Otherwise, we're going to catch you later. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Level M.